It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here, and that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. And that is out of play. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Snags it on the run. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Not a lot of pop to work with here, Chris. This offense dead last in homers across the league, so they've got to generate runs in ways that aren't quite as effective in today's game.
Boog, they need to play smart baseball. Don't run into outs on the bases, and be willing to take your walks when you get the chance. With low home run numbers, pitching and defense have to deliver. If not, things become difficult.
Schmidt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And a foul ball. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is. But I know this, he's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. In the air to left center. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff that got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
That's a slider for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one
that's
just
off the plate.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball
outside.
misses outside. On the ground to third. On to first. 2 away.
Batting for the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. And that's through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Right side. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. Slice to right. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. New inning getting started. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
On a night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Willie Adame.
Let's go, showtime.
Ball one.
Hard liner. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Eldridge in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Giants go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball that's outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips into dirt. Ground ball to the right side. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pahet.
That's down and in. Here's a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball that's upstairs.
Two balls,
outside,
no
that's
strikes
a ball.
to count. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bader grabs it on the run. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. So here's Bader now. Ohtani back to work. Fastball is outside. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting up, the catcher, Eric.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
With a 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Nope, that's
Well,
the ball.
his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
That one is hammered right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Just
Ball
missed. Man at second. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball 2.
On the ground, Kim. Jump throw. They get the out, and that will do it. So the Giants lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Ha-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, outside. Ball, that pitch is out. Hey!
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, that's inside.
Outside
Ball, that's out.
with a breaking ball.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Close
That's ball
one.
three.
Doesn't get the call. Ball three. Swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. In the air, right field. Lee gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Betts. He's 0 for 1.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball, that's outside.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball
Aye.
for a strike at 95. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, digging in, Casey Schmidt. Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Hey! Ball 1.
Well Well struck right field. That's back there. Going. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Ramos in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's to third. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it. Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball, that's
up there. Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's 0-1. Ground ball right side.
No, that's
and that's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Singing, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses
one.
for ball one.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Late with the swing there.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it. Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
That misses
that
the
ball
zone.
went out.
And now it's 3-2. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, Eric Haas.
Eric Haas, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that high fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giants are down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Go-ahead run on base. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. A 2-run homer, and they lead it. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tristan Beck appears to be getting loose. Henches warming up as well. The 1-1.
Last couple of
that's
pitches
out.
breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Ball one.
Man at first, one away.
That's in. Ball two.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope,
Ball
outside.
outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on now, Tristan Beck.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Hard hit to right center. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite
that's out.
against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
Hey.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Set down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. And now, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Foul ball there. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Hey!
The 0-1. Backed
No,
off the plate
inside.
that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move, and there's one down.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
No, that's down.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. This to center field. Pajes moving in on this one. Long run, nice grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Raphael.
Ball
been a
one.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Gets him to chase after that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for San Francisco, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 2. Can't hang on. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy.
That one fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, stepping in, Elliot Ramos. And that drops in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Trinan getting cranked up as well. Yo one. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ohtani will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second.
Hey! Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And up next for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. Ball one
Off the plate,
there.
ball one.
One out and a runner at second. Clips the corner. That's strike one. That one in triple digits. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ramos, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
Fastball for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses, and that's ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. So the Giants lead one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Leading up.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Outside, that's the ball.
Recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
On the ground at first, and that chance handled. Eldridge takes it himself, 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's ball 2.
Just
Inside,
off the
ball
inside
3.
corner. Full count now. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And he saw
Outside,
8
ball
pitches
4.
before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And Mookie takes. Out to short, Adames throws to first in time, and Betts is set down, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 down.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fouled off left side.
Luis R. Fortuna, gracias por suscribirte.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 3 in this one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Hentges.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Ball.
Three-two now. Rip towards third. Tosses across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
In the air, right field. Lee under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Joel Peguero, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Out to short, Adames. The tag, and he's out. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over. Dodgers down in order. Just about ready to roll. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-10.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And an easy out to start the game. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on his way over, takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Casey Schmidt, the next to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one in triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that just misses. That's off
ball
the
three.
mark. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. Giants go in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Hey! Ball.
Foul ball there. And the 2-2. Now one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Boog, they're able to spray the ball all over the field. I'll tell you what, this lineup seems to find holes other teams just don't.
Here's Mookie to hit. That one in the dirt. Ball one. And another ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Ball, that's inside.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. And that's a little bit high. In the air to left center. Ramos under this one. And that's the third out. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that's outside.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fought off foul. And a good eye
That's ball
there.
3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground
Foul
to
ball.
the left. And that's just foul.
Hey!
Down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Check
Aye.
swing called strike. That's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Strike 2.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. And Adames swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one in the air, center field. Bader on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, Will.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's inside.
stays alive. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard. Here's Max Muncy. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bader has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Ball one.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Smith off of first with 2 away.
Ball, that's out.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison Davis.
Inside ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball is down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the Giants catcher, Eric Haas.
Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Top of the third, no score. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Ray back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That's a ball.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And there's
That's ball 3.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That
That's a
misses,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Left field.
Foul.
And that is a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts. Betts stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Pitch misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's outside.
Line drive, base hit.
The batter number 1.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ball
Well,
inside.
here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Ball to strike. The pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next to the Giants.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
Hitter's got some
that's
good
inside.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Hey!
Lee at second arrives on at first with nobody out. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Nope. That's inside.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swings through that one for strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Called out on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Out towards right center field. Pajes on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Too high. Ball. Yeah!
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Holy Toledo. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Will Smith to the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Hey!
Muncy, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Yo, 1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Willie Adames stands in.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fastball for a strike.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So here's Bader now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Hey!
On the ground, 2 ball. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
Hey!
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey!
The plate, that's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
On the ground.
That ball's foul.
And it goes just foul.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Ariz stands in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Late trying it. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Henriquez getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around 3rd. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Knee high, that's in for a strike. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey.
And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle, Adames tosses to first.
No, he's out.
So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Hey.
What he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball, that's outside.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Well, Berg, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. To Adames, that's 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And a strike to Devers. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The batter, number 2.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. High
That
bounce
ball
takes
bounced
it over
over.
the fence for
Two
an
bases.
automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lake Trinan won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
That's in there. 0-1. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And that is out of play. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout. Look at him. Huge strikeout there. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you swing and miss.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2. On the ground to third. A sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget having any success against him. You know, these Dodgers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base running. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
There's Freddie Freeman now, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Freeman.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground, right side. Eldridge takes it to the bag. Play is made, 2 out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground. He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball 1.
Fastball inside corner for a strike. Henriquez, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 2.
Popped in the air, left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis O'Ryan.
That keeps the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And right back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Casey.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Will
the Dodgers,
Klein gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two down, bases empty. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the corner for a strike. Schmidt not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Sam Hentges. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And there's a curve through for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keaton Wynn getting ready to go. The 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Muncy.
Ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, way back there,
Nope.
and that's a
Foul
foul
ball.
ball. The tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
That's a
Ball. That
really
pitch is out.
good take.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ball. That's just out.
he
Ball
doesn't
3.
get the call. 3 balls, no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Gets him to chase after that one. The Giants holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And
Oh,
1-2.
that's cool.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside corner. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So the Dodgers leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in LA, and now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. Action in the pen down there. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
The left fielder, Elliott Mayo.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. And
Nope.
a curve misses outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Now, Willie Adames. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a 1-1. And that hits the top of the zone for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. This one in the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it. And that is that. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Keaton Wynn.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
leading up for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Pedro.
Hey!
In the air, left field. Ramos takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
one.
Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Outside, that's a ball.
The Dodgers trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really important at bat coming up now.
Set.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. He goes down looking. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey! Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball 2.
And you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one
That's
is
ball
upstairs.
3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball 2.
And now
Ball,
it's
that's
filled
off the
up.
plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts in position. 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, Eric Haas.
Eric Haas, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's
Back-to-back
out.
breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And
Yep,
another
that ball went out.
And a 4-pitch
Pop 4, that pitch is out.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
This ball's chopped in the ground. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the inning. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now,
Francisco,
and on the mound, the
number 20,
closer, Darren Hurst. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Aye.
Here's a high chopper. And that one handled. Over to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And chops in for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And he dodges that fastball. Swings through it for the K. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like he got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Next to hit, Andy Pajas.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Out front, rip foul. This could end it. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader under it. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.